Several definitions exist for RVs and vary by region, including caravan, camper van, and motorhome, but are also used to designate different types of vehicles outside North America, hence, RV is preferred. Features. A recreational vehicle normally includes a kitchen, a bathroom and one or few sleeping facilities. Less common found features are a hot tub, a dining room, a desk and a vanity closet. Most of RVs are single-deck, however double-deck RV also exist. Function. RVs are defined as either motor vehicles or towable trailers and are primarily intended for leisure activities such as vacations and camping. RVs are usually found in RV parks or campgrounds. RVs can also be rented in most major cities and tourist areas. They are occasionally used as mobile offices for business travelers and often include customizations such as extra desk space, an upgraded electrical system, a generator, and satellite internet. Other RVs serve as traveling permanent homes. People who use their RVs as traveling permanent homes on a full-time basis are commonly referred to as full-timers. Types. Recreational vehicle types include the motorhome, travel trailer, fifth-wheel trailer, toy hauler, pop-up trailer, and sliding camper. See also the list of recreational vehicles. History. Most modern dictionaries give one of the meanings for the word caravan as a camper equipped with living quarters. They in turn give one of the meanings for camper as a recreational vehicle equipped for camping out while traveling. The earliest caravans were used for practical purposes, rather than recreation, such as providing shelter and accommodation for people traveling in search of an audience for their art, or to offer their services to distant employers, or to reach a new place of abode. In Europe, wagons built to live in, rather than just to carry persons or goods, were developed in France around 1810. They were used in Britain by showmen and circus performers from the 1820s, but Romany people only began living in caravans from about 1850. The covered wagon that played a significant part in opening up of the interior of the North American continent to white settlement from about 1745, was a type of caravan. A well-set-up wagon provided its occupants with living quarters as well as a means of transportation for themselves, plus their supplies and equipment. In Canada, the earliest motorhomes were built on car or truck bodies from about 1910. By the 1920s the RV was well established in the U.S., with RV camping clubs established across the country, despite the unpaved roads and limited camping facilities. In Australia, the earliest known motorhome was built in 1929. It is now in the Goolwa Museum, where it has been partially restored. It is recognised by both the National Museum of Australia and the National Motor Museum as being the first motorised caravan in Australia. Between the late 1920s and the early 1960s, some South Australian railway maintenance gangs working in country areas where they were required to live on site were accommodated in caravans built by the department instead of the tents they had previously used. These caravans were built like short railway carriages, about 6.1 meters long, but had wooden wheels with solid rubber tires and ball bearings. In the U.S., the modern RV industry had its beginnings in the late 1920s and 1930s, where a number of companies began manufacturing house trailers or trailer coaches, as they were then called. Often, these started out as mom-and-pop operations, building their units in garages or backyards. Though tied to the mobile home industry in the early years, when few units were longer than 9 meters long, and thus easily transportable, the 1950s saw a separation of the two, as mobile homes became larger and more immobile, and thus largely became an entirely separate industry. During the 1950s, in addition to travel trailers or trailer coaches, manufacturers began building self-contained motorhomes. 1933 car and camping trailer, an older model Dodge Trevco motorhome, Volkswagen camper, popularly known in German as a Bulli, RV lifestyle. The RV lifestyle is made up of those interested in traveling and camping rather than living in one location, as well as by vacationers. Some travel nearer the equator during the winter months in their RV and return in spring. This is sometimes referred to in the USA as snowbirding. There are a large and growing number of people who live full-time in their RV, motorhome. These are known as full-timers. There is another subculture of the RV lifestyle known as work camping. These work campers are people who work at the campgrounds, RV parks at which they stay, usually for pay or a reduction in site fees, or who work at businesses close to the park which need seasonal workers. While many RVers may be retirees, other individuals and families are choosing RV travel as a way to see parts of the world while maintaining their incomes via technology available from the RV. Some choose to park in locations without camping sites for a variety of reasons, including saving money, more choice of location, isolation, privacy, adventure, more self-sufficiency, and to be nearer a target location. New RVers tend to DIY technology enthusiasts, developing the products they need on a low budget. For example, they may use a DIY RepRap 3D printers to make fixtures for RV rooftops for solar photovoltaic panels. There is a growing community of burners who have taken recreational vehicles and modified them so as to fit their beliefs. The conversion of old-school buses to this end is a popular choice. Some take old diesel vehicles and burn biodiesel or waste vegetable oil in them in order to make them more environmentally friendly than conventional RVs. The RV lifestyle is particularly popular among senior citizens. Like many other RVers, they have often sold their homes and often travel to warm climates in the winter. In Australia, these travelers are known as grey nomads. One of the best-known Australian manufacturers of motorhomes is Winnebago. Other meanings. Australian English. The term recreational vehicle may refer to a sport utility vehicle. British English. The term recreational vehicle may refer to a sport utility vehicle, dune buggies or ATVs. Terms covering some of the vehicles classified as recreational vehicle in North America are camper van or motorhome and caravan. The term RV is used for imported North America vehicles. Other languages. French. The French-made English term camping car is used, and term has also spread to Japan. It is also named véhicule récréatif in French Canada. German. A recreational vehicle is called Wohnmobil or Wohnwagen. Wohnen means live or reside. Spanish. A recreational vehicle is called autocaravana. The word caravanning is also used to mean traveling together as a group in British English, leading to a different meaning. In Guatemala, Mexico, and other Latin American countries, the word used to describe this kind of vehicle is casa rodante. Portuguese. In Portugal, a recreational vehicle is called caravana, or if self-propelled, autocaravana. In Brazil, the terms trailer, motorcarsa or English motorhome are interchangeably used. Dutch. In the Netherlands, a recreational vehicle is called caravan, or if self-propelled, camper. Finnish. A recreational vehicle is called matkailu auto. The term can be translated as traveling car. Chinese. A recreational vehicle is called. The term can be literally translated as house car. Swedish. A recreational vehicle is called husbil. The term can be translated as house car. Norwegian. A recreational vehicle is called bobble. Bo means live or reside. Italian. A recreational vehicle is called camper or caravan. Both refers a vehicle fully equipped for camping. Russian. A recreational vehicle is called meaning house on wheels. Ukrainian. In Ukraine, a recreational vehicle is called, or if self-propelled,